Hello, bonjour and tanse. It is such an honor and a grace to be here with you today in Emiskwache, Waskahegan, for me to stand with family and friends to remember. I want to tell you a story. 2 years ago, not long after I became a senator, I had a chance to visit the National Library and Archives of Canada and to see an extraordinary artifact that the museum there had just acquired. It was a book about the size and the shape of a Haggadah, but it was not a Haggadah. It was a private, secure document which was prepared for Adolf Hitler, his guide to where to find the Jews of North America. It had been prepared by German intelligence based on immigration records and census documents. And in it, it listed all the Jewish communities of Canada and where they could be found, their Jewish leaders. I held that book, which had in the front the ex libris Adolf Hitler bookplate. And I flipped open the pages to look at the Alberta census information, which informed me, as it had informed Hitler in 1942, that there were 1,057 Jews living in Edmonton at that time. Now, I've known about the Holocaust my entire life, as the daughter of a Jewish father and a German mother. But it wasn't until I held that book that Hitler had held, and saw the enumeration of the Jews of Edmonton, who in 1942 would have included my grandfather of blessed memory, my grandmother of blessed memory, my father, his brothers, and his sister, all of whom were living in Edmonton at that time, that the Holocaust became real and personal to me in a way it never had before. A reminder that this wasn't just something that happened there to them, but something that could have happened here and to us. And as I stood there in that library holding that book, that publication of enduring evil, it was a reminder to me that the Holocaust, although particular and unique, that anti-Semitism is not particular and unique to the Germans of the 1930s and the 1940s. It endures as a political toxin on the left and a right across this globe. And it was a reminder to me, too, that genocide, although here we remember the Holocaust, is not something that is unique to the Jewish experience. The Haggadah tells us that the Holy One, blessed be He, brought us forth from bondage in Egypt with a strong hand and an outstretched arm. And as Canadians, and particularly as Canadian Jews, but as Canadians of all stripes, it is up to us now to be that strong hand and that outstretched arm, to open Canada to those who need to come, whether they are coming from Rwanda or Burma or Afghanistan or Eritrea or Ukraine. To remember that the words never forget are hollow unless we make them as vivid and real as Tikkun Olam tells us that we must. So thank you very much, all of you, for inviting me here today to share in this remarkable ceremony and to remind us all of the duty we owe to all those who came before us and to all the victims of the Shoah, that their memories may forever be a blessing and an inspiration to us all. Thank you.